Red Lobster was here.
Yeah, looks kind of red in this light. So it seems their maximum capacity is 2 vehicles.
It's ridiculous. Yeah, so they just wave everybody else through. It seems very effective.
And if we really had a numbers game to play, say get like 50 vehicles and all go through at once, and then just keep cycling them through. And
yeah, that's great.
just represent most of the traffic through here. And I'd be interested to find out what James or whoever the occupants of the car's past conversation they were having with the officer. It seemed to go on for quite a while.
Did they already go through?
Yeah.
Are you avoiding the approaching?
Not necessarily, no. I think this is a pretty...
Red Lobster in.
I feel like this is a good safe distance away.
Affirmative. Further checkpoint station.
Like if they started approaching, I'd want to be doing this. So,
Sure.
Yeah. Back earlier, it was like Derek was over there.
It's actually kind of funny because they forced me to leave the checkpoint where I wanted to remain there.
I thought that was what was going on.
Yeah, we should go through and just ask them questions and just talk their ear off where they can't take any more vehicles.
They'll get to the point where they see like what they consider to be us and just wave it through.
Yeah.
The checkpoint they did in Walpole, they were out there till like 3:30 in the morning. And there was maybe like 2 cars the last hour that they were set up. But that was Stadies.
I don't know which town they did it in just recently where they got 9 people for DUI or something.
Bow, I think.
Bow? No, it wasn't Bow.
I know I read something about they did one in Bow on 3A and got a bunch of people. That might have been the Stadies that did it, because I think that is a state road. Bow PD is not that big. More signs coming this way. One thing about if you're close to the SUV, they had the radio, the dispatch going in the SUV earlier, so standing there was a good spot for that.
I usually have that on my phone and I just try and...
Yo, what's going on?
So guys, good evening. Yeah, I usually use an app called Scanner Radio. A lot of us do. Listen to the police channel out with it. Tomorrow?
Yep.
That should be a big one.
I gotta wake up early to bring the documentary crew out Robin Hooding. Hopefully our star parking enforcer is on duty.
How long have they been documenting you?
They got into town tonight, so they shot a little bit of stuff tonight before we headed out. They actually shot me gearing up, and they saw everything I was wearing, and they're like, "Oh, it's."
That's what I saw on like previous events on Facebook on like Social Sundays. There's gonna be a documentary crew here, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
That was like weeks ago. That just never happened.
Yep. Yeah, this is the one. We're gonna have a barbecue in the park for social this week rather than going to McHugh's, because I guess McHugh's didn't want to do.
That sounds like a lot of fun.
The whole, big camera setup.
Anything good?
Nothing's happening. I haven't even seen them so much as take anyone out of a car.
They only do 2 vehicles. So get the 2 vehicles.
I thought they were doing, they would let 4 go every 4 or something.
I don't think
That doesn't seem to be the case.
once they hit max capacity.
That kind of makes sense. If they have 2 cars in there, and
We need to get them more money in their budget so they can
so once they're gone,
Pity that
they
they
take the
don't
next car.
And I'd want green and purple. It's like you walk into a room and you see red and blue lights. You're like, this is a crime scene. You see green and purple, it's like, this place is nuts. Like going to this hard. Ready to go. Yes.
Buenas noches.
Have a good night, guys.
Only that one? No, many of them. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the cones have lights in them.
There's like victim and now they're full. And they'll wave all these vehicles through.
Ticket for driving without a driver's license that comes car. It's a big cost. But you have about license. Well, they give you a ticket and then you fight it in court and it goes away.
A lot of times those go away. A lot of times they don't even give you a ticket or something like
Wait, if you don't physically possess it?
that. Right. Like if
Yeah,
your license number
they can give you a ticket that says you have 48 hours to produce it.
kind of like
but-
a fix-it ticket.
I've never seen them do that. Usually they'll just tell you that they can and then let you go.
Yes. They'll still pull up your record, like they'll want to know if you know your number off the top of your head. Like I know mine off. Because the computer that I saw inside the Manchester car we saw didn't have any pictures on it. Text. So I guess they don't see a picture of you on their computer screen.
I think they do.
I don't know. Maybe it's a different screen. Possible.
Because I remember when I was at NHTI back in 2008, they were talking about, like, all the cars are going to soon be able to pull up pictures off the driver's license. And I was thinking, like, in 6 years, they would have had all that standardized by now. But
I wonder how much fuel they waste keeping those cars running.
yeah, they'd kill their battery if they didn't keep them running.
Remember last time when the guy was coming in the opposite direction?
Yes.
So that they had a car ready to go, already on.
This is Dapper Dan with